You are an exalted member in the highest ranks of academia, and you have just spent the past 8 years developing a new technology which will revolutionize the way the world consumes oil. Your invention is the culmination of many tests, developments, personalities, genius thinking, and above all, a dedication to reduce consumer demand for oil and gas products. It has been years and years of blood, sweat, and tears, and you finally emerge with your masterpiece, an internal combustion engine, which is 75% efficient at turning combustible liquid into motive power. You have done this by intelligent design and by greatly increasing the stroke of your new engine, which allows the combustion cycle in the cylinder head to push the piston further down onto the crankshaft, hence increasing power, not to mention you have already increased the compression in the head to begin with. You present this new engine to the auto manufacturers, but something peculiar keeps happening, as if they are all in on a big secret that you aren't. Everybody keeps turning you down. You think to yourself, why in the world are these manufacturers turning me down, turning my team down? I am presenting an incredibly fuel-efficient engine to these people, and they all seem to be looking the other way. But your intuition is right. There is a big secret you do not yet know about, but you are about to. This story is not fictional, and it really did happen. The exact details are, of course, not available for our story, so some paraphrasing has been used. But what I am about to tell you did indeed happen. After this engine was developed and the team who developed it tried to present their new engine to the world, they were very quickly approached by the oil industry, who instructed them that it was a matter of domestic security that they no longer pursue the commercial use of their new engine. The team, of course, asked why, and boy, were they in for an answer. If you introduce this engine to the market, gas and oil consumption will drop so rapidly and so abruptly that there will not be enough time to turn off the production of oil and the wells which bring it up from underneath the surface of the earth, leading to a nationwide emergency and potentially horrific environmental disaster. Now, we can only surmise as to whether or not the U.S. government or those affiliated with the oil industry paid the development team off, but I will leave that for you to decide in the comments. What is more concerning is that as a nation, we must, I repeat, must, continue our oil consumption at a relatively consistent rate, or we easily could have an environmental catastrophe on our hands. If oil consumption were to drop tomorrow, our holding capacity would not be able to handle the amount of crude oil coming out of the ground, and this would easily destroy ecosystems worldwide. As we saw during the beginning of COVID, when no one was driving, the price of crude dropped to negative prices, meaning the oil companies were paying people to take their crude. Just absurd.